You're welcome once again to New Zealand and of course to MOTIVITALITY one more time. It's such a joy to have you.
Absolutely.
Over the weekend you have been of massive blessing to us, both at Power Seminar and then at our church at the Redeemed Christian Church of God Victory House, and we're so blessed to have you. And we're doing this session because we would like to get to know a bit more about purpose, about vision, about clarity, which is the message that God has given you. I would like to ask you one question. Why are you doing what you're doing?
That's a good question. But more importantly, though, to just go straight to the point, is the fact that there's the aspect of a calling upon your life.
Amen.
There's a time in your life where you begin to recognize God's purpose for you, and that overrides every other thing you're trying to do. So at the end of the day, the main reason why I get motivated to do this is because I feel this is the purpose for my life.
Amen.
This is why I've been called. This is why I've been born, to help people to see a clearer, bigger picture of what God has created them to be, beyond where they are now, to be inspired to go to a whole new level that is higher in God, that God has made for them.
I like how you talk about, helping people see a bigger picture in what God has called them to do. That sounds like your purpose statement. And I can imagine that's the main reason why someone will fly all the way from Canada to the end of the world to inspire other people. And literally, share with us, is there more to all of this that you've done so far that God has shown you?
It's actually a whole big project that when you talk about purpose, it's a life project. Absolutely. I'm just now having seen the whole big picture. What I'm doing now is just waiting for the next instruction, next step. But what we are aiming to do ultimately is to build a platform, a global platform, not just not located anywhere, but a global platform where we can begin to train people to reach out to their mind. So I've moved away from just teaching the heart but approaching the mind, because I've come to realize, as Scripture was saying, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Ultimately, I believe when every one of us when our mind begins to be transformed, again, not settling to where you are, but stepping to a higher level, back to the purpose, as you begin to recognize your new height in God, not settling, but fulfilling the ultimate purpose. Is a higher calling for every life. So we're building a platform, we're building materials and resources, we're building tools. It's a lot right now. I can't go into everything, but I'm happy you're here with me because you're all of the corporate.
but before we go into all of that, let's talk about Go Bibly. Go Bibly is one of your vision, one of your passion right now. Let's talk about that for our audience.
Yes, so Go Bibly, maybe I should leave it as a cheat question, but I always ask on my platform, if you can know the meaning of Go Bibly, I promise you're going to win a share. But if you're watching MOTIVITALITY, this is your cheat. So Go Bibly is made of 3 words: good, godly vibes.
Wow.
And I was just sitting one day, I was thinking, how do we really spread the gospel, not in a harsh way or in a boastful way or a Bible bashing kind of way, but using the real estate of our chest that goes everywhere with you, that doesn't cost anything. So I thought of it that this is a platform we can actually minister to people, evangelism and gospel, using our clothes. So that's how it started. And I'm into graphics, by all of these things that I've been doing before. Just those things that come along the way as part of the sub gift, not the ultimate.
Exactly, some package.
Yes. So those come together, and that's how I started Go Bibly as a t-shirt design company. It's a full-fledged design company. We can take project for any gospel company organization that want to inspire their members by designing shirts, and we are everywhere, shipping all over the world.
Fantastic.
It's automated with the help of God. That was the main thing.
Look at that. You could be watching this and you're multi-talented, you're multi-gifted. Both of us are. And one of the things we have realized is that there is a purpose for all of your gifting. And until you find that purpose, you could just be wandering aimlessly and just be ineffective. But when you find the purpose, whether it's graphic design, web development, whatever it is that you know how to do, that God has helped you and gifted you to do, just fits into that purpose.
Find the dominant purpose.
The dominant purpose. The key gift, and then all of those other ones will be a supplement to that one. One main question I want to ask you on this video, for the benefit of MOTIVITALITY audience, is in your life right now, if you look at your life from a few years back to where you are now, what would you say are the 3 main benefits of having a vision, or having a life, or living a life of vision?
Number 1 is focus. That's the most important thing, because when you have a vision of a purposeful life, every other thing fades away. You get a sharp, clear focus of where you're going to, and you learn. And what comes to focus is your ability to say no comfortably. You are able to say no, because when you know the exact thing that you're doing, other things that are not in line with it, you're happy to say no. So that's the first thing I feel I've really been able to accomplish with being a visionary, by being able to focus. The other thing that has come with it is discipline, and that is a little bit broad. Yes, it's a little bit broad because discipline encompasses a lot of things. Like myself and you barely sleep, so discipline is part of it. We have learned to train our body to a level whereby it's maintained to fulfill that purpose. That's one really important, because if you are not disciplined, you cannot fulfill purpose. It takes work, it takes effort, it takes a lot of
if you're not disciplined, you cannot fulfill purpose.
Discipline is really, really important. Being able to be disciplined, to be persistent, to be consistent. Consistency is also part of that discipline, because discipline helps you to be consistent, help you to be focused, to be persistent in what God has called you to do. I think those are the two first things. The last thing I'll probably say that has really helped me to be a visionary is, which probably should be the first, is my foundation in faith. Believing in God and having Jesus Christ as the author and finisher of my faith, and surrendering my life to Christ essentially really transformed everything all.
Because the vision is not yours.
Absolutely, it is not yours. We need to thank you for bringing that up, because at the end of the day, He gave it to you.
Yes.
And if you understand scriptures, everything ends and begins in Him.
Yes.
So no matter what you see or whatever you're doing right now, recognize that it ultimately culminates in God Almighty.
Fantastic. So if you're watching this, one key thing you must realize is vision, just like faith, is the object of thing you cannot see, but the evidence that you carry on your inside. This means if the vision is not yours, to walk with God, you need faith. And the Bible says, without faith,
you cannot please God.
So to walk with God and fulfill your vision, you must be a man or woman of faith. So what are some passing words, I mean, from a man of vision to my MOTIVITALITY audience? What are some advice you would give?
Yes, a couple, but I'll make it 2 or 3, but let me see how it goes first. Number 1, vision is very volatile. You need to write it down. We cannot overemphasize it. It is very, very volatile, because we as human, God releases dose of information to us per time. We read scriptures, you can read the same scripture, nothing comes out. But you open that scripture again, you'll be like, wow. Boom. So it's important that as your understanding comes, take time to write it down. We cannot emphasize this. Habakkuk 2 was saying here, Habakkuk 2 verse 3, stand on the write it on the tables of stone, so that others that see it will run. So that's the first thing, write it down. Second thing is the running aspect. Work in the light of your vision. Walk in the light of your vision. Vision will just sit there doing nothing if you don't work it out. Work. And we need to say quickly at this point to differentiate between work and job. Work is not what we make both of us go to bed. Whilst we've done our day job, we still have to do the work that God has called us to. It's also very slight. There's a complementarity between your job and your work. God will take you through processes of job to help you strengthen your work and prepare you. The training processes. Right? So it's important that you put that thing to work. Your life work should be your ultimate, not your job, because you will retire from your job, but you will not retire from your life work.
I always say the greatest mistake you can make is to think your job is your future.
Critical. Very, very critical. And so at the end of the day, you see us now, a lot of people spending so much time with their job, and I cannot overemphasize, visionaries don't depend on their job. Your job is not enough for you as a visionary. Your life work should be your focus. And you will see it in scriptures everywhere. Jesus never said he's going to finish a job. He said, my meat is to finish the work of him that has sent me and to finish it. Apostle Paul also used that same word, that we are co-laborers, joint workers, co-workers with God. We're never having a job, because our Father's business is never ending.
If you're watching this is loaded. And without a doubt, Pastor Seun has been a blessing to us here in New Zealand, and it's still been a blessing to people all over the world. So if you're watching this and you're saying, I need to bring these guys. I need to bring these guys to my church, my corporate organization, or that event I'm putting together, whether it's in Canada or it's here in New Zealand or anywhere all over the world. By the grace of God, we will be there. All you have to do is go on to samuelekundayo.com/speaking. You find a link to a form to book us for that event of yours, and anywhere all over the world, by the grace of God, we will be there. If this has been of blessing to you, share it with someone right away. And once again, thank you for watching. See you soon. God bless you.
God bless.